Wednesday night after work. The rain is coming down. Up ahead though, looks like a clearing. Alright, so about that clearing, maybe not so much. Well, we've made our way down to Universal Studios Orlando, or Universal Orlando Resort, or Universal Studios Florida, whichever nomenclature we're going with these days. The sky is clearing a little bit, and we just have a little bit of drizzle here. My glasses are all fogged up. Alright, so you may have heard, last week Universal Studios opened up a new ride based off of a little franchise called Harry Potter. Then they opened up the Hagrid's motorbike of magical characters, creatures. It's a long name. I can't remember. Remember Spider-Man 455. It's Hagrid's magical creature motorbike adventure. It just rolls off the tongue. Oh boy. It looks okay there. Not so much there. So many people are leaving. But back to Hagrid. It opened up, middle of the week. Unbelievable turnout. The line somewhere like 10, 12 hours long. Just to ride the ride. I just can't do that. One, I work during the week. I'm not gonna miss work for a roller coaster. Two, that is a long time to wait, knowingly. But then something happened the following day after the grand opening. Hagrid's didn't open in the morning. It opened later in the day. And since that time, it's continued to experience a lot of operational issues. Oh my lord. So that just happened? Oh my goodness. I don't think the ride is going to open in weather like this. This is pretty bad. Tornado watch in effect now. Alright, so we're powering on. Back to Hagrid's. There were so many operational issues that Universal had to issue a statement that they're going to open the ride midday from now on. But even that hasn't stopped the issues. Between rain and operations, it's been a bust for the most part so far, except for those that have been lucky enough to ride it. For those that have ridden Hagrid's, they've reported that it's the greatest ride they've ever been on. Oh my goodness, look at this umbrella. Oh! That said, the number of people that have ridden Hagrid's to date, most likely far fewer than they had anticipated so far. I'm gonna wait out the rain a little bit. An NBC Grill cheese sandwich TV. Talking about the weather, breaking in. So while we stopped in NBC Grill Cheese Brew Place, they have a beer and donuts flight menu. So you get a beer flight that is complemented with voodoo donuts. You get the tour of Belgium because of the triple, a Stella, an Abigail, and a raspberry because of the double chocolate cake and mango tango donuts. Or the Universal Traveler, with hops of Michigan, Czech Republic. Republic is spelled wrong. Colorado paired with 2 complimenting donuts. I think we might do that. Chocolate coconut and little pink donuts and sweet endings. More dessert. Vanilla porter, double chocolate stout, Angry Orchard, and blueberry cider, cake, and raised glazed donuts. Alright, we're gonna go Traveler. And I do want a rag to wipe down this bar top because it's gross. They have all of these taps at the bar here, but then they have this one mystery tap that's all by itself. I asked for a rag to clean this, and they didn't have one. So they used the hand sanitizer wipe and knocked the beer all over. So I ordered a pretzel too, but no plate. The donuts have arrived. The flight is ready. The pretzel is here. We have a plate. We can now begin. The chocolate coconut donut goes well with that beer, whichever one that is. The chocolate pretzel with looks like a red beer. It's probably the best so far. Big Pink and the beer on the left. Pretty good. Big Pink and that amber lager. Definitely the best pairing so far. Pretzel is good as always. Not as good as Hollaback Willow Tree, but it's good. Alright, done with our NBC Grill Brew experience. I'm gonna be honest, we've tried eating there multiple times. I'm not sure that we ever had a really positive experience. This one was the pits. The people behind the bar had no idea what I was talking about when I talked about the pairings. When it came to getting the food for the pairings, they said that since it was raining out, they needed to send staff underground to Voodoo Donuts to pick them up. Literally, probably 20 feet door to door. Getting anyone's attention to order anything or to cash out or anything, next to impossible. Where I sat at the bar, there were literally 6 people sitting there the entire time. You ever watch Bar Rescue and you think, it couldn't be that bad? But now we're all powered up on donuts and beer. It's still pouring outside. Look at that in the water. We're still gonna head into Islands of Adventure with a very, very, very low probability the Hagrids will run. But keep our fingers crossed. They have not added Hagrids to the sign for height requirements. It looks like the last thing that was added to this sign was Skull Island. The rainy adventure begins. Count all the ponchos. If they're clear, probably Walmart like $1.50. They have logos on it, probably like $5 or $6. Only 6 more months until Christmas. Spider-Man, 20 minutes. Hagrid, weather. It's the only one that says weather. Everything else is closed. If it's because the rain is closed. Hagrid, he's using a couple weather spells. Welcome to Jurassic Park. All of this is cleared out for the Jurassic Park coaster. Right in this forefront though, they still have all these turnbacks from Hagrid. When the line gets too long, it's still averaging like 6 hours a day. Here's the ride, guys. One of the cars got loose. Over in Seuss Landing, the waterfall is fully on. Everything's spinning, it looks really cool. Everything's lit up. Nice, nice. It is pretty empty. Cat in the Hat is a 5-minute wait. Carousel has nobody on it. Ponchos, ponchos. If I inserted a ka-ching noise for every poncho we see, we'd have nothing else in the video. Bye-bye. Oh, the fire is out. All of the metal guardrails are still up for the line to get into Hagrid. What goes in there? Oh my. More guardrails. The cut-through bridge is open to get to Jurassic Park. You can bypass Harry Potter. And now we're coming into Hogsmeade. Dividers up. And then just crowds of people waiting and hoping. And hoping and waiting. This is the line currently. They're going to start cycling the ride to see if they can get it up and running. And then they said it might still be a 3-hour wait from this point. From this point. It is basically the entrance right here. And then everybody is queued up inside. Waiting to get on. I'll wait for a little bit. Alright, so we're getting online by the static Hogwarts Express. 6:48 p.m. My God, the Hogwarts Express is going to take off and mow everybody down. Just like Sunrail. I can hear the ride cycling in there. Oh my God! Also, this train conductor? Whoa! This guy is amazing, despite the fact he's talking to an empty birdcage. Do you hear it running? Alright, so it's drizzling now, 7:06. They told people up above to put their umbrellas and items in the lockers because they were going to go in soon. The ride is cycling. I am psyched. I'm going to say a small prayer that we can get on here tonight. Oh, the sun has come out. It's 7:37. We're still outside, but it is cycling. The doors have opened. There's a guy talking, but there's no chance we can hear him. I think he's saying, congrats, there's like another 15-hour wait in front of you. All right, we're in the queue. There's people on the ride already. We might be able to catch a glimpse of the trains coming by here. Maybe not. Oh, there it goes through the bushes. Oh, it's so scary. Hello, snowman. Hello, Hogsworth Castle. Oh! Alright, so this is where we stopped. Over by Hagrid's hut. It's Hagrid's garbage can. It's like a Muggles.
Thank you.
I think we just missed a significant part of the pre-show at the screen. We're literally going on a ride with no screens now. It's a lot of firewood. So cool. Oh, look at these eggs. Oh my God. I was the last person that made the cut for this ride. They just stopped the line behind me. We're still rolling through this queue. It's a bit of a hike. I remember this from Dueling Dragons. It sounds like there's people walking above us. I had notifications set on my watch, and it now says Hagrid's magical creature motorbike ride is open. It's a unicorn. That's magical. It's a salamander.
I think they might be killing each other because of an excess of pent-up energy. I tried fixing leashes on them and taking them for a short walk. You can imagine how that these hammers
Oh, there's a furry creature in there. There's a niffler. Oh, this is so cool. There's all kinds of creatures here. This is so cool. Look at the creatures. I love it. Oh, we gotta get in. We're gonna load soon. Oh my goodness. So it's another big room. Hopefully it should go pretty quick. Alright, next turn is the board. It's been an hour and 20 minutes. I'm very psyched. I want to speed like Hagrid. The bikes are here. This is happening. See you guys on the flippity flop. Amazing. God, that was amazing. I didn't think it could live up to the hype, but it was so much fun. So much fun. Let's see if we can get some video of it making the cycle here. Resort's lights are gonna start now too. Alright, Dino. As we walk through Jurassic Park here, they're getting ready to open the new Jurassic World water ride out in Universal Studios Hollywood. I'm really looking forward to be able to ride that when we're out there in about another month. These dinosaurs are congregating around this trash. Get out of there. Oh man, we made it all the way to Jurassic Park. Thunder Falls. I realized I left my umbrella in the locker at the Harry Potter ride. Universal gets a new umbrella. I'm not walking back for that. Kong has a 10-minute wait. Why not? There is nobody here. Skulls. Where's my friend? Oh, there you are. How you doing, buddy? Good night, huh? It is completely empty. Hello? Anybody home? Anybody home? There's nobody here. It's just me. That was fun. And I remember to take the glasses off my hat this time. Into the land of the superheroes. The park is open till 10 o'clock tonight, which rules. I love when parks are open later. Some people have day jobs, yo. Spider-Man, 10 minutes? Oh, come on. So no, it's like you almost have to. Otherwise they give you a ticket. We're going in the Daily Bugle. Oh my goodness, where is everybody? The weather scared everybody out of here today. So here's our tribute to Stan Lee. It's Doc Ock. And nobody else here. Maybe I'll get my own car for Spider-Man too. It's just me. And by the way, outside of Spider-Man, when you go into the arcade, this Marvel photo booth is here. We saw this at IAPA. And it looks like Universal bought one. You can insert yourself as a comic or take a picture with a hero. It's very cool. And Hulk. I don't know if you're the best coaster at this park anymore. I think you just got beat. Just like that, we're gonna head out of Islands of Adventure. They have shirts for Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure. Look at that. All the creatures we saw. There's a drawstring bag as well. Interestingly enough, they have a bunch of Jurassic World stuff here too. They just branded Universal Studios. I don't know if that's meant for Hollywood. The lights are on in Big Fire. Chefs are in there. And no customers. Right, there are 2 customers. Alright, we're heading back to the car. I'm gonna give you a couple final thoughts on Hagrid's motorbike. The ride was a lot of fun. That's all I could say as far as star ratings or anything. Probably 5 out of 5. I had a ton of fun on the ride, and that's all you can really hope for on a ride is just fun. I think the things people are going to ask, how long did you wait in line? And you can see the start point of when I started waiting when the ride was still down. So I think in total it was like an hour, hour and a half wait time. I think you might get lucky very few times in getting on that ride for less than that amount of time, at least for the foreseeable future. But I do still see long wait times in the future for a lot of people, not only because of weather in Florida and it's an outdoor ride. I can't ride when it's raining outside or lightning and things like that. But I feel like the 900-pound gorilla is really around the amount of times that ride has been down. At the beginning of the video, I started to allude to the fact that they've had a lot of operational hiccups with the ride. And you can attribute that to it being a new ride and working out the kinks. But a lot of the reality is you should be able to work out the kinks before a ride is open to the public. We've seen the same problem when Gringotts opened. And we did a video the first day when Gringotts opened up. And we put a link up here. We didn't have the best of luck that day. Now that said, Gringotts and Hagrid's are both made by a company named Intamin. And Intamin also makes Infinity Falls. And if you guys have seen that video of ours recently, we finally, after 5 times of trying to ride that ride, we got on it after the ride breaks down multiple times when we've been at the park. So Intamin, if you're a coaster fanatic, you could say they've had their fair share of issues. In defense of Intamin, they're also more times than not pushing the boundaries of technology and putting new things out that haven't been done before. And there's some aspects to this coaster that were just so much fun and so different than we've experienced before, both with drops happening and going up, you know, a hill and coming back down a hill, as well as the animatronics and the other delighters along the way. I will say I had a great time on Infinity Falls when we were able to ride that a couple of weeks ago, and I've had a great time tonight at Hagrid's. Are either of those rides worth waiting more than 2 to 3 hours to get on? And, you know, I know that this is all, your mileage may vary, and the euphoria of needing to be kind of like hashtag first to get in when the ride first opens up. I don't think that any ride is really worth waiting more than, let's draw a line at 2 hours. You know, most times, I know I'm a theme park snob, I won't wait more than 30 minutes for a ride. Being that a ride is brand new, I'd say topping out at maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, if that's good. We hit this on a very sweet spot tonight. Despite the snafu that we had at NBC Grill, I was extremely positive this whole week this was the day that I was going to be able to come down to Universal, and I was positive that with the weather patterns that we've had, that we'd be able to see a bit of a clearing at least towards the night where we'd be able to get on the ride, or I'd be able to get on the ride. And things just worked out perfectly, and I'm very, very happy for that. I know one of the questions people are going to ask also is that, you know, I'm heavy. I am 6'2", I weigh about 250 at this point, and having said that, I've, over the last year, lost more than 35 pounds. I will say that when I got into the motorbike car, I fit perfectly. There was no needing to have somebody push down or sit strategically. I've watched a video where, you know, they tell you to try to almost like be in a stand-up prone position and start pushing the bar down so that you fit a little bit better. I'm not sure that I would fit in the sidecar, but I didn't try the sidecar. Maybe the next time I'll try the sidecar to see how the fit is in that as well. It just looks like the legs are a little bit more compressed. The fit is different for both the motorbike and the sidecar, so it's different ways that the restraint works for both of those. But that's going to do it for Universal. That was a lot of fun. It's getting super late, and I'm back to reality again in a few more hours, so close out the rest of the work week. Thank you very much for coming along. Thank you very much for all of your likes and your comments and your subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night, and we'll see you guys.